to Sarah's table. Today, I have a dear friend on, who I think, if I'm remembering correctly, was maybe in the very first episode of the first arc, the first incarnation of Sarah's table.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think so.
forever ago. And it's
Years
taken
ago.
us this long to get you back on the show. Um, Yeah, for those of you who are brand new to the show, my name is Sarah Moore, and my pronouns are she, her, and I am going to be your MC today and your host and probably your favorite person. I'm going to remind everyone to have a sip of water because I know you're dehydrated. I know it. It's getting warmer out there. People are sweating. Drink water. I'm actually dipping into a little bit of horror today, which is something that I usually don't do on Sarah's table. But my guest really enjoys the horror life. And I can suck it up and I can do it. I can do it. Feel good about it. Maybe. We'll see how it goes. um, we're going to be playing a game called Murderous Ghosts. It's by Trauma Games. And as I was looking through it, it very much feels to me as if an RPG and a choose your own adventure book had a baby full of scary ghosts. Yeah, that feels right. It was written by Vincent Baker and Meguey Baker. And I'm actually pretty excited because this is one of the few ones that I have discovered that is like directly adversarial. The PC and the game master have very different goals in what they are trying to achieve. There is a way for both of us to win, like win conditions. But there's absolutely a lot of things that Lisa can do to me today that will stop me from achieving my goals. And I was very careful to not tell her what they were because I don't want to sway her decisions at all. I mean, I kind of do. Like, I want us all to win, but like,
It's okay. It's okay. I like the challenge.
I want to do a quick safety discussion because I think that's really important. I think anytime you're at a gaming table with people, whether you've played with them or not, it's good to know where their lines and veils are, what your boundaries are. Be responsible. Here on Sarah's table, you will never find sexual violence, violence against children, or withholding food as punishment or starvation. Especially because there's going to be a bunch of scary ghosts today. Is there anything else that you would like to avoid?
Oh no, I'm just bring it.
All in, all
You
in.
covered what I don't like anything about kids. I don't like sexual violence. Those are my like two
Great.
big ones. Other than that, bring it.
Cool. With that in place, please tell us who you are and how you managed to stumble into this space on this show.
Oh, me?
You.
Oh, well, I am a two-time award-winning realtor of the year. I work for a company called Syndemere, and we specialize in listing old historic Gothic houses.
Oh, wonderful.
Big market for it here. So there was this specific mansion called the Tudor Inn from the 1800s, and it was used as a bed and breakfast for a really long time. And we just got the job. The client is listing it, so I am holding a open house, and the only time that I could do it was in the evening.
Sure.
So I am here holding this getting the house prepped for this open house to open. And there seems to be some trouble in this house.
And your award-winning real estate agent, what is your name? How can I refer to you?
Oh, my name is Daphne.
Daphne. And Daphne, what are your pronouns?
My pronouns are she, her.
Perfect. I gotta know, this particular space, I has been on the market for just so long and nobody has ever been able to sell it. Why did you think you could sell it?
Well, I just think that people haven't been marketing it right. Like everybody focuses on all the deaths that have happened in the house and yada, 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 and all the dark sides of it. But what you can do is you can really emphasize the history, the lives that lived there, the charm that's there. If you're feeling lonely, you can have your ghost buddies to keep you company, you know?
So these spirits this is a plus in your eyes.
I think so. I think it's so interesting. Life is so all about technology and being in the computer all day. People want those like full body experiences that they don't get anywhere else. So I think you can totally have it here. Shoot, you could even open this place up as like and advertise it as a haunted inn.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's definitely a subset of people who would flock to that.
Yeah.
All right. Tudor Inn. I'm just going to describe a little bit of what you see in the room that you are in at this moment.
Okay.
So you have made yourself, you're at the top of the house. You would like to get out. The only way out is the front door. Got to go all the way down. So you are in the pyramid room. It is the peak of a corner tower. So very highest room in this inn. Really tiny landing opens on one side to a larger square room with steeply sloping side, like it's fully up in there. This is all the way gabled, like you are in a full pyramid. Wood is old and yellowed. There's a tiny, tiny window high up in the north side of the wall. There is a very distinct feeling that you are not alone in this space. And it's very small. You can see the whole thing. However, you feel like you're not alone. Also, there is what you could swear is blood splatter across the wall. Weirdly, it looks really fresh. Like, you know about the violence in the house, right? You know that there has been a lot of dust here, but from what you understood, it was hundreds of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But this looks like it was pretty fresh. And the spray has an outline of a person missing from the blood spray across the wall. I would like you to turn to the number 2 in your book, and then you are allowed to ask me some questions, and I will answer them. While she's reading, we each have these books. The MC's book, I am playing the MC Game Master. All of my numbers are odd. All of the players' numbers are even. And then at the end of each one, it will prompt us as to what is going to happen with each other's books.
Okay, so you're saying the blood splatter, you said there was an outline in it? Of what exactly?
There's like a void in the splatter of what looks like a human shape.
Like somebody rested against the splatter and then moved?
Like somebody was in the way of the splatter.
Oh.
When it happened.
So this could be 2 people that were in here. Possibly 3. Okay. Is there anything on the ground? Is there any footprints?
No, I mean, there's a lot of dust up here. Everything seems pretty undisturbed. There are your footprints from coming in. Although if you take a look look back at, there are a couple of footprints of right around you where you have just moved,
Okay.
but you cannot see the footprints from the door.
Okay. Can I
Like
touch
they,
the blood?
sure.
I would
Yeah.
like to just swipe it and see if it comes off on my finger, if it stays stuck to the wall.
Yeah, you come back. It feels like tacky, like kind of freshly dried.
Oh no.
So you have a little bit on you.
Oh no. I don't think ghosts could cause physical harm. I don't know who was in. Okay. Um, okay. And then I need to make a decision on what this suggests to me.
Okay.
Um, I think it's revenge.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Great. So you think that whoever did this was doing it with revenge in mind?
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
And so where does that lead you?
That takes me to page 24. Revenge. Okay. Tell the MC the newest friend you've made. Anyone can volunteer.
That's if we have extra
People. Okay.
So you have connected with a spirit that's in this room.
Okay.
And you can decide what they look like.
The spirit?
Yeah.
I think it is a woman.
Mm-hmm.
I think she is young, like 22. She is wearing it looks like an old time maid's outfit.
Okay.
With like a cap covering her hair. And she's very pale. I can't see her hair because it's covered in the cap. And she's got very like sad sort of eyes.
Okay. She's holding a straight razor.
Okay. Got it. And then this says I'm supposed to draw.
Okay. So we each have cards, and I, at the start of the game, drew one, and mine stay face down, and the players will draw a face up. And then as we do more things, the numbers that they have in front of them will allow them to like have better outcomes or worse outcomes. So what did you draw?
Okay, it says on my first draw of the game, this is a free draw. No matter what card it is, count it as 13 to 20.
Great. That means a good outcome. Oh, well, that's what you wanted. Okay. So that would have counted as 11 because it is a face card, but counts as 13 to 20 and it stays in front of you. Yep. So what is there a thing down there that says an outcome?
It says, if you haven't seen a ghost here, tell the MC to turn to 3 in her book. If there is a ghost here, tell the MC to turn to 13 in her book.
13. Heading over to 13.
This is so fun.
A ghost is here doing what it would do if no one else were present. Okay, so this ghost is looping. This ghost is walking to the center of the room. Mm-hmm. It was almost as if you noticing her and touching the blood is what like started her loop. So she is walking to the center of the room and she is slashing across and getting hit with a bunch of blood splatter. And then it like pops her back to the other side of the room. And then she comes back over and does it again.
Okay.
So you have a few options. You can try to avoid the ghost's attention, or like, do you want to stay and try to talk to her, or do you want to?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, please.
Okay. All right, then I need to turn over to 7. So tell me what you are doing with her.
I'm just like, hello, excuse me. I don't know if you can hear me, but I can touch that blood. So I'm guessing somehow we're crossing the planes of existence. And I just wanted to know if you're okay.
as you're doing this, you sort of accidentally in your gesturing, you sort of like swing through her body a little bit, and she pauses and looks directly at you, right into your eyes. And she shifts her trajectory and starts moving toward you, but the rest of her loop is staying the same. So her straight razor is coming back down to where it would normally go, with the idea for it to come up, but she has shifted where that swipe is happening. Turn to go to number 4 for you.
Okay. What do you most hope it doesn't do?
That's good. That's an excellent question.
Look at me, reach out to me, speak, or stop still. I want it to stop. I would love it to speak. This is awful. I don't want it to reach out to me or look. It's already looking at me, right? So
It
pretty
is,
much,
yeah.
I just don't want it to reach out to me without razor.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
And then I can, yeah.
now you have a 13 to 20 because it was the first draw of the game, and so it's giving you that extra one. So tell me what it should be in there. Is there a little section on yours?
No, it just says I can ask questions and then draw.
Oh, great. So because you had the best possible outcome, 13 to 20, it does pause. You sort of like, wait, and it stops. So it is not touching you. It's not reaching out to you. So do you want to ask any other questions of her?
Yes. Why are you trying to kill someone that's not there?
So her voice is, it doesn't seem like her mouth is moving. It seems like you're hearing it like in your brain, a combination of some words, but mostly images that are sort of flashing through. She is stuck in this loop because she killed her employer, who was constantly stealing from her, and she was tired of it, and so she hid his body somewhere in the house.
Oh, I can relate. I mean, you didn't have HR back then, and you really needed it to stand up for yourself, because women just really get taken advantage of, especially when they're trying to work business for themselves.
Yeah, you were like bombarded with a whole bunch of other images of like things that she had to do in the house, really dehumanizing stuff. People who lived here were dirty and gross, and pretty certain that a lot of them also like killed other people that she ended up having to like clean up. And so to try to get herself out of it, she offed him, but then it didn't quite get her all the way out, as it turns out.
Okay.
She's still here stuck in that loop.
Okay. Well, I just want her to know that he is long gone and dead, and she can rest easy. She can move on.
There's a lot of images of like confusion in your brain. She doesn't quite know what that means.
Okay. He's gone. Gone. He's not there anymore. Shoot. Let me think. Do you have any friends or people that you actually like?
There is the image of a little girl.
Is that your sister or your daughter?
Yeah, she sort of reacts affirmatively for daughter.
Oh. What's her name?
A picture of a violet is in your head.
Violet?
Nods.
Is she here? No. I could do some research and find out what happened to her when I get out of the house. If I get out of this house, I can research and find out what happened to your daughter.
Great. Yeah.
Okay.
Seems like that's what she would like.
Okay.
Da, da, da. um okay. Hold on. Scooting, you have interacted, so now we're on onto another another page. Did you draw? Also, you were
Oh,
allowed to
no.
draw
Ew.
a 2. So
Is
that
it
puts you
done?
at 13. Still
Okay.
good for upstate. Whenever you draw above, if you get above a 20, then
Yeah.
you will discard all of your hands
Gotcha.
and move on.
Okay.
Um okay. You are going to be exiting this room. That's where we are at now.
Yep.
So as you are going down, there's only one way out because you started the very top of the house. You are going to be entering into. Let me go to the little map.
Is it one of those like trap attic doors?
Yes.
Yes.
And then you are in a narrow stairway that switches back more times than really feels like it is necessary to get down from this. It just like keeps coming back and forth.
Trying to make them work more than they should. What a bunch of jerks.
And there is a dumbwaiter on the landing. What would you like to do?
Open it.
Just opening it up.
Yeah. Well, can I see it? Is it already open?
It is not open.
Oh,
It is
open
shut.
it.
Okay. So it feels a little stuck. It's having a hard time getting in there, like having a little bit of an issue with what's going on. And as you are messing with it, it starts like you can hear scratching inside.
Is there like a hand crank or is it like it cranks?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's what's stuck. Like can I?
Well, you're having a hard time like getting
opening the slide.
Opening the slide. Yeah.
I'm gonna knock.
The sound stills for a minute and then the scratching increases a ton. Like something trying to get out.
Oh, maybe I don't want to let that out. I'm gonna shut it again and we're gonna just ignore that.
Just scooting?
Scoot.
Okay. Let me turn. We are okay, hold on. Here we go. Blah 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 blah. Turn to 11. Okay. So we're back in your loop. We're turning to 4 in your book. This thing is now a ghost and knows that you are here. And so it starts to, as ghosts can, float through the dumbwaiter
Oh
door.
no.
And it is like you're fairly certain that it's maybe some kind of maybe a raccoon or something.
A raccoon ghost?
Yeah, it's not like
It's not human.
it's not human.
Okay.
It is some kind of animal. But it's also very frothy. Like whatever
Like
this
rabid?
was, yeah, this thing probably died of rabies and it is now pretty fixated on you.
What do I not want it to do? I don't want it to speak.
That would be very unnerving.
That would be really creepy.
Yeah. And you have what in your hand?
13.
Okay. Well then it's not talking, but it is like okay. freezes. And it does a thing. You know how like before a cat pounces, where it like bunches up, ready to go? It is going to. Okay. Please turn to 10.
What is the ghost capable of doing to me?
You get the feeling that that its claws would physically like hurt you, probably shred you up a little bit.
Oh no. Okay. Okay, I'm supposed to draw
Okay.
5, so 17? No, 18.
You're still good.
I'm still good.
Yeah.
Phew.
And then I turned to 19. Okay. So okay. All right. So, you have gotten the attention of this rabid raccoon ghost, and you have provoked that ghost to violence. It really wants to hurt you. It's been a long time since it's seen anything, and it's just been like holding on to all of that rabidity. That's a word. Okay. It is trying to kill you by direct violence.
Okay.
So it is scrunched up and it leaps and like attaches itself to the front of you. Turn to 40.
Allergic to him.
Oh no.
It just says draw.
Uh-oh.
Bust.
Oh no, you busted.
Yeah, tell MC to turn to page 37.
Uh-oh.
If I'm dead by a stupid ghost raccoon in the beginning of this game.
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we might have to do another one because I think you got gotted like immediately. So this ghost raccoon, its little ghost claws are able to go in and actually pierce your heart. It like doesn't become solid until it touches your heart. What do you look like as a ghost?
Me?
Yes.
I'm stuck in my stupid Anne Klein suit and high heels that don't make any noise when I walk. It's weird.
Okay, turn to 46 in your book.
You've been murdered by ghosts. The end. Thanks for playing.
Okay, so I'm going to say we never said when in time that was. So I'm going to say that was like in the 80s, 82.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
So you are another real estate agent in like early 2000s. It's been 20 years.
Okay.
Which means that we could potentially run into Daphne.
Oh, that'd be fun.
I mean, I was really good at being ghosts. I did win. I made it. But let's go back. Let's have you start in a different place in the house. Okay. Maybe the very, very pyramid room, you were like, I don't want to go all the way up there. This is like a Saturday showing. You figure people aren't going to want to go up that weird staircase. Maybe later, but like right now, we're not going to do it. So you are starting in the Great Hall. This is the jewel, right? This is
Okay.
the thing that's going to be the great selling point of this particular building. It's got three large like chandeliers that are shaped like wheels. There's a vaulted ceiling, a window seat that runs the full length of one of the sides, and there's a huge, just a giant fireplace. That's his one entire wall is a huge fireplace. Um, and while you are in this room, just like getting ready, people are going to be there probably in about an hour, ready to go.
Mhm.
The fireplace just lights itself.
Okay.
It's just on now.
In the middle of summer? Weird.
Yeah.
That's creepy.
So,
Like lights itself as I'm in the room, or I walk into the room and it's lit.
no, like it lights itself while you're standing there.
Weird.
Go to 2, because that's how we start.
Okay. What's the worst thing to suggest to you? Um, hmm, the fire just turns on? I mean, that sounds pretty welcoming. Trying to keep me toasty, but it also could be a threat. I'm going to say it's a threat to me to get out.
So you want to leave the room,
Um,
or you want to leave the house?
I do want to, like, that's a little strange. I kind of maybe want to check in with whoever owns the house to see if, like, this happens.
Okay.
Like, is it a gas fireplace or is it a wood burning fireplace?
Do you want to investigate it?
Yes. Sorry.
So
I
you're approaching the fireplace.
Yeah.
Um, it is. It looks like a wood burning fireplace. It looks like one that you would have to like light normally.
Okay.
And as you are getting closer to it, you are seeing like it looks like there is something moving around in the fireplace. Like this is big enough that you could like stand in it. Like it's huge. It's
Oh,
one of those
okay.
big, huge ones. And it looks like there is maybe a person in it.
Really? Like the outline of a person?
Mm-hmm. Moving around.
Oh. Um, am I seeing this is a joke? I feel like this is a joke, but I'll go along with it. And I look and I'm like, hey, is someone in that fireplace? Is this like a hologram? What is this?
Images in your head of like intense pain and fire.
Ah, okay. They weren't kidding when they said this place was haunted. This is ridiculous. Uh, uh, okay. Do you need help? Do you want me to pour water on the fireplace?
Feels like affirmative things happening in your brain.
Okay, I'm gonna look around. Is there a sink or a bathroom, anything near me?
The kitchen is not too far away.
Okay.
It's down. I
Okay.
think if you go through like one hallway, because you know the layout of the house, you go down
Yeah.
one hallway, you can get to the kitchen.
Okay. I'll go to the kitchen to try to get some water to pour on the fire.
Okay. The kitchen looks like there has been some attempt to remodel to make it a little bit more modern.
Mhm.
It's not like modern by 2000 standards, but it's like
Right.
more than 1800s, right? Like
Right.
they've done some stuff in it. There is a sink.
Okay. I'll look around for like a pitcher or a bucket, anything.
Yeah, it's a bucket. I mean,
Okay,
it's not
that's fine.
great.
It's fine. I'll fill it up with water and then take it back into the Great Hall
Okay. And you
and
are
throwing it on the fire to try to put it out.
tossing it. Okay. Right. Turning over to 9. When the water hits, it takes out all of the actual fire and you can see the person inside it, they look like the pictures that you would have seen as a cautionary tale in like health class when they are like, don't play with fire. And they used to scare the holy bejesus out of children with those things. Yeah. It looks like that.
Okay.
And it has little bits of fire still kind of licking around it. And it is, you just like feel anger. So you can turn to 4.
Oh, I didn't make a decision on 2.
Oh, I'm sorry. Make a decision on 2.
Okay, so I now feel more like this is desperation.
Okay.
Goes to page 22. Tell the MC who is your most important role model.
Oh.
Wait, me personally or my character?
The character.
Oh.
This new realtor.
Michelle Obama.
Oh, great. And Michelle Obama always takes the high road. Right?
Absolutely.
Always wants to help.
She just knows how to succeed as a woman with grace.
We love that.
Yeah.
Turn to.
Oh, I got to draw.
Draw, yeah. And it's your first draw of the game because we've started over. So it will count as a 13 regardless of what it is.
Okay, it was a 5.
Okay. Turn to 16.
Okay. What about it still seems most human to you?
As it's closing in on you with weird fire.
Does it seem angry or does it seem sad or does it seem fearful? What are its movements like?
So it feels like the reaction to, you know how this is not going to be controversial, but maybe it is. You know how a lot of times when dudes get scared, they get like extra aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
That is what it feels like to you.
Okay.
It feels like it is incredibly scared and it's lashing out like a cornered animal, like
gotcha.
Just try to get free of whatever is happening.
Okay. Then I'm going to say the most human thing is its fear.
Okay.
And then I draw again.
Uh-oh.
A 1.
A 1.
So 14.
Yeah, that's good. That's in your good zone. Then after you have drawn, I'm turning to 19. Let's see what's happening over there. This thing is still approaching you.
Okay.
You have the ghost's attention because you hit it with water.
Yeah.
I think that you have roused the ghost's curiosity. I think this is not a thing that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it has encountered other people before, but none of them have tried to like help it, try to put him out. So please turn to 36.
Draw. And then that. So 6. So 13, 14, 20.
Okay. Well, no.
It says,
Go ahead.
Oh,
go ahead.
Does the 5 stay 5 now? Or does it stay 13?
I think because we're in the same room that it stays 13.
So 13.
I'll say once we leave this room, it will.
Okay, so that's 20.
Okay.
And it says from 13 to 20, tell the MC that the ghost investigates you. Tell the MC to turn to 27 in her book.
Oh.
Ghost investigates me. Oh, my name's Eva, by the way.
Hi, Eva. So the ghost investigates you by like it gets right up next to you and it like you feel a pressure because it like slinks through you. You can like taste burnt meat,
Oh,
like a
I'm a
smoky,
vegetarian. That's
um,
disgusting.
and like you can feel it under your skin, like sort of slithering around and like checking you out.
Oh boy.
Um, he's looking for, he's like now up in your brain,
Okay.
and you can feel him like combing through your memories like a Rolodex. Like he's just
Okay.
like flipping through and they're like coming up and doing all this stuff. And it's like all the embarrassing things that you've ever done, any unkind word you've ever said. Um,
I don't get paid enough for this. This is awful.
um, so do you want to do anything while he's doing this?
Um, I just want to pull out my phone and text the listing agent and be like,
Hey, what?
the yeah, be like, you owe me so big for this.
Okay.
Because I did this as a favor. This isn't even my listing.
Um, okay, hold on. It's having me scoot around a little bit. So you are able to stay a little calm. It's weird, but like it is not hurting you physically. It's
Yeah.
just like you're probably gonna have a really hard time sleeping, but it feels like when somebody trails their fingers along your skin, but
Hmm.
under it,
Okay.
like inside your skin, doing
Yeah.
that. So you sort of feel disappointment from this spirit. It was very clearly
Okay.
looking for a reason to kill you.
Oh.
Um, and didn't really find one.
Oh, good.
So it is concluded its investigation and it is losing interest in you.
Cool.
Um, and it like slurps out of you
Yeah.
the opposite way.
Yeah.
And goes back into the fireplace and like becomes the rest of the ashes.
Okay. At this point, I decide that I no longer want to do this open house and I would like to leave.
You would like to try to leave
Yes.
the house.
I'm like, listing agent can Bob can handle this on his own.
Yeah. Okay, Bob. Let's see what's going on. So then I only have one card here because that's all that has happened so far.
Okay. Oh, I can't leave, right?
You could
Because you
try.
you have to have 4 cards, right? For me to leave?
Yeah. So what happens is you head back to the front door, and when you try to open it, it's like hopelessly stuck.
Okay. I'm gonna go see if there's a back door.
Okay, great. You seem to remember in the plans, you did your research. You're a decent agent, right?
Mhm.
So you
Mhm.
did your research and you seem to remember that there is a door if you head back, like by the servants' quarters, right? Because you wouldn't, at that time, all the servants would be coming in a different door than the front door.
Right.
So you head back and you are in the servants' quarters. There is a door to the outside. And as you are entering, there is this door also stuck. Can't get it open. But in the
Okay.
area that you're in, there is like a little brown trunk
Okay.
next to the door, sort of partially open. And there's like There's also what looks like a staircase heading up, as well as what looks like potentially a bathroom that you can see into.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom and just try to like splash some water on my face. So I still kind of think that I'm seeing things like maybe I hit it a little too hard last night and I'm
Yeah.
slightly hungover and like what?
So you head into the bathroom. There is a really big old fashioned clawfoot tub.
Mm.
It's it would be pretty if it was like cleaned up. It's pretty like
Oh,
you know how like when you haven't used if you've been into a house where like nothing has been used in a while, like inside the tub there's like dirt and grime of
yeah.
stuff that has like come up through and then it's dried out and it's come up through again. So that is all happening here in this bathroom. The water does turn on. You said you were splashing on your face.
Hmm.
As you're doing that, you glance up in the mirror and when you look back down, the water is no longer water. It looks like blood coming out of the faucet.
I'm gonna smell it,
Smells like blood.
turn it off immediately.
The
Uh
door to the bathroom slams shut.
oh, jeez. Um, okay. I'm still trying to be like, is this an elaborate? Am I being pranked? Am I on punked? What year is it?
Like 2002?
Was punked
I
going
say
on?
yes. Sure.
Ashton
Yeah.
Kutcher? Is he gonna pop out somewhere? Like, what's going on?
So some fog starts filling the bathroom
Hmm.
mist, like somebody is filling up the bathtub, and you can hear the sound of water, but there's no water running anywhere.
I'm gonna check the tub.
How are you checking the tub?
Uh, I'm gonna take my phone and shine a flashlight into the drain.
So you're like reaching in.
Hmm.
So something that you cannot see grabs your arm and yanks you into the tub.
Ah!
And when you enter the tub, you are suddenly underwater.
Oh, okay. Uh, I'm gonna try to sit up.
Okay. Um Okay. We're going to go to so you are trying to sit up and as you're sitting up, you sit up out of the water.
Hmm.
It's the tub is full, overflowing full suddenly and just like spilling out onto the floor.
Hmm.
A ton of like extra mist and haze and fog, hard to see past the tub. And then a woman's face like floats up to the top as if she is also sitting in the tub with you.
Hmm. Hmm.
And she starts laughing and reaching out to you to try to push you back under.
Oh, B. Uh, can I feel her?
Yeah.
So
Her
she feels like a form.
yeah. And her fingers feel too long.
Oh my God. Uh, I'm gonna I'm gonna try to find the drain to like pull it to see if I can like
Are you going under or just reaching down?
I'm just reaching down to try to find the drain to pull it so the water can drain down out.
Okay. What go ahead and go to 6 in your book.
Okay. Tell the MC something you wanted the chance to do before you died.
Oh, this is a life flashing before your eyes kind of moment for Eva.
Okay. Um, I always wanted to. Oh, what would she have always wanted to do? Uh, I always wanted to I always wanted to visit Moab in Utah and like see all of the like the red rock cliffs and all that stuff. I never got the chance to do it, and it's been like on my vision board for 10 years.
Hmm. She looks quizzical, sort of cocks her head. Her hands are still on you, but she has
Mm-hmm.
lessened up the pressure a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then you need to draw, correct?
Mm. What do you most hope you don't do now?
Oh, I feel like the answer is drown.
I know.
Which
What do
can
you
that can
hope
be
you...
that. I mean,
It's not one of the options.
what are the
Well,
options? Tell me.
lash out, beg, break and run, or scream.
Oh,
Well, obviously, I hope I don't scream because I'm going to suck in a bunch of water if I'm underwater.
okay.
Um, and then I drew and I busted.
Well,
So,
even with the five being five?
oh, if it's a five,
Yeah, because
no.
you're in a different place now.
Yes, it's 22.
Okay.
So bust says you do the one thing you hoped you wouldn't.
Okay, so you just scream, just full, like from your toes, just all the way, just like a blood's curdling. You should be in the movies. It was brilliant. Um, so you scream and the ghost has a change of like their face changes and they no longer appear to be having fun. This is not fun for them. The
Mm-hmm.
screaming, they didn't like the screaming. Um, and they almost feel like maybe they pity you a little bit, like, oh, you're not a worthy adversary.
Mm-hmm.
Turn to 38.
38. It just says draw.
Okay. Well, you don't have anything in your hand anymore, so that's good.
A 2. Is that a bust?
Well, I don't need you to do anything at the like
Oh,
it's not calling for that yet. So
oh, it
you're
just says draw on 38 for mine. But yes, okay.
yeah. So you do have the opportunity to leave if you would like.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Um,
I want to get drowned in a bathtub by a ghost.
okay. So you get out of the bathtub. The
Mm-hmm.
ghost um sort of slurps back down the drain. Okay. Oh, I draw a card. Now I have two cards.
Yeah.
And as you come out, just like soaking wet, leaving footprints behind you and a trail, when you exit back out of the bathroom door, you are in. Could have sworn you were in a different part of the house, but you are in like a really long corridor.
Okay.
It is very clearly the servants' spaces to be able to move around the house unseen, get to everything they need to get to quickly,
Okay.
sort of what one might consider to be secret passages.
Okay.
But and there's a bunch of doors, like too many doors. They all have bone china handles, and like there's like a dozen of them in this space. You have seen the layout. This doesn't make sense.
Are we underground? Can I see
Doesn't
any windows?
No windows in this, just a bunch of doors.
Are the doors numbered?
There are marks on them, but they are not numbers or letters. They're like symbols.
Yeah. What are the symbols?
They look kind of like like maybe like celestial bodies,
Mm.
stars and suns and
Oh, okay.
that sort of moons, different phases of the moon, things like that.
I guess I'll just go to the first door on my left and try the handle.
Um, yeah, door creaks open and you are in uh, a nursery.
Oh, is there still furniture in here?
Yeah, very, very old timey.
Yeah. Um, I'll walk up to, is it a crib or a bassinet?
Bassinet,
Okay. I'll walk up to it and
empty.
empty.
There's a rocking chair in the corner and it starts rocking.
Oh boy. I'm just like, hey, I know you're probably gonna try to kill me. Can we get this out of the way? Like, what's happening? What's your story?
Eva is, let's just like no nonsense. Let's just
Eva's
do
no
this.
nonsense. She's seen it all. She's nothing
Wow.
ruffles her feathers.
Yeah. And like maybe had too many Zimas last night and is just
Yes.
ready.
Oh, Zimas, because it's 2002. Yes. Just want to
Okay.
get to dinner. I just want to have a big plate of nachos.
Oh,
It's been the longest day.
I also want a big plate of nachos. So the ghost is, you can see it now, looks like, like a typical old-timey nanny.
Oh.
Like is sitting in the rocking chair, rocking, looks really, really sad.
Mm-hmm.
And then gets up and like starts packing up the nursery. Things aren't actually moving, but you can see her like taking down things and putting them into a box and then and like moving.
Things that aren't actually there.
Correct.
Okay. Is there anything in here that I could hand her?
There is a silver rattle
Okay.
inside the like tucked into the bassinet.
Okay. I'm gonna grab the silver rattle and just hand it to her and be like, here.
Okay. She stops what she's doing and looks startled.
Mm.
And she looks like she's trying to speak to you.
Okay.
And you get in your head an image of a baby like growing up and leaving the nursery.
Mm.
And then a series of images that make you realize that like she has been fired.
Oh.
She no longer has a job here. And so she is
leave.
packing up the last bits.
Okay. Why aren't you working here anymore?
You get the images of all of kids growing up, like multiple kids growing up.
Oh, there's no more children here to take care of.
And she sort of nods.
That's a long time. When did you start working here? How old were you?
You get an image of her as like a very young woman, probably like 16 or 17.
So you've taken care of multiple generations here then.
And she nods.
That's kind of sweet. Am I supposed to be picking from two?
Yeah, you can pick from two.
Okay. Is it hard for you to leave because this is where you spent most of your life?
You have this feeling of like crushing sadness and loneliness. Like it just like pushes down on you.
Yeah.
She has given she never had a family of her own. She could not have a family of her own. So she just raised all the kids that were here.
Yeah.
And now there are no more kids.
I don't think I mean, it sounds like she's not harming anybody and this makes her happy. So I wouldn't want to disrupt that. I kind of want to let her live out her afterlife how she wants to. And I definitely think the worst thing to suggest to me is sorrow.
Okay.
And that's page 26.
26.
For me.
Oh, right. For you.
Tell the MC if and when you're planning to have children as my character.
Correct.
I froze my eggs in case I want to later, but as of right now, I'm 100% focused on my career. I don't even really have time for relationships. Like, this is what I want in my life. And, you know, I don't know if I'll ever want kids. So possibly not.
Okay.
But I am a great auntie. I've got 2 nieces and a nephew.
Is there am I supposed to be moving? Does that give me a thing?
And then I draw.
Okay.
It says on your first draw of the game, this is a free draw. This
right.
isn't a free draw,
It's
right?
not the first draw of the game. So
okay.
So it'll stay. Oh,
2.
it's very low.
Okay, so bust. If you haven't seen a ghost here, tell the MC to turn to 9. If there is a ghost here, turn to page 19.
19.
It's all the 2s. So
okay, so you have 2 options.
Okay.
You can leave, but as you are like turning to go, like you said, you didn't want to interrupt what she was doing.
Mm-hmm.
She offers you a cup of tea.
Ghost tea? I mean, I guess I can just pretend to drink it. So sure.
So you're not actually, you're taking it, but not actually drinking it.
No.
Okay.
Just take pretend sips.
That seems wise because she drinks it and you get the image of poison.
Mm.
The reason why she is still here in the house is because she felt like she didn't have anything left. So she drank poison so she could stay with the nursery.
Gotcha.
So then her loop, she drinks it, disappears. And then the rocking chair starts rocking again. So she's back into her loop.
Gotcha.
So then you are back out. I'm assuming you are exiting that room?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're back out. And now you are somehow, same door, but you are outside. Oh, ba-da, ba-da. Drew another card. You are now in like a balcony area overlooking the Great Hall.
Okay. Is there like anything near is there like a sitting chair or like, is there anything near? Is it just a balcony and then stairs that go down to the Great Hall and no stairs?
There's a big grand staircase at the other end that goes down into the Great Hall, but this is just like an area where they could be up above and see what was going down. You get the idea that it was for people who were like not important enough to go down into the Great Hall. Like you can still see what we're doing, but you can't come with, kind of a thing.
Okay. Is there like any furniture anywhere?
I think there's probably like a love seat up against the wall.
Okay. But no like tables or picture frames or any of that stuff?
Yeah, pictures on the wall for sure. Paintings.
I'd like to go look at a couple of the paintings.
Cool. So the paintings are pretty they all look like they're of people from the same family. Like
Okay.
this is obviously where they have put a bunch of things. Um, and it looks like you can almost trace the generations of people who lived there.
Mm-hmm.
But the paintings get weirder the like farther you go down. It started as like a very normal, like, this is a portrait of a man. And then like more strange things are like creeping into the photos. There's like,
Mm-hmm.
you're pretty sure that in one of them he's like holding some kind of dripping meat or something. And then there's like a strange like hanging tree in the back of one of them, and like as you go down, the images get more surreal and weirder, and the last one that you step in front of, as you step in front of it, it blinks at you.
Great. I blink at it.
And then you feel uh the like something is sort of pulling you in toward the painting.
Oh, geez. This is going to be like an acid trip. I'm going to touch the painting with my finger.
Just reaching out and touching it.
Yep.
Cool, cool, cool. Um. Oh, okay. I've got four. I've got four now. One of the things that happened is it had me draw a card. I have four.
Oh, okay.
Um. Uh. However, it is now actively trying to pull you into the painting. Um. And it's doing it because it is revealing new evidence. It is trying to show you something that happened in the house.
Within it, that's inside the painting.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, why not? I'll go in.
Um, it pulls you in, and when you like step into it, you do absolutely feel like you're in some sort of acid trip, because it's like everything. You have not changed how you look, but everything around you looks like it is been like painted in oil, but it's all three-dimensional. So it feels like you have truly stepped into the painting. Um,
Cool.
um, and it sort of pushes your face so you can see, and the hanging tree has hundreds of bodies hanging from it from all walks of life. And when you look back at the man in the painting, he is trying to communicate to you that the thing that did that is still here.
Oh.
And so, like, don't sell the house.
Oh. The hanging tree is on this property.
Maybe it's metaphorical, but whatever created all of those deaths is still here.
Still here. Well, so far, I haven't encountered, I don't think, what's killing all these people. Because we've got the burned man, and then we've got, well, the lady that tried to drown me in the bathtub, but I don't know. She's a little questionable. And then the nursery, the nanny, she was not malevolent. Um, okay. So this guy, did he die here by the hanging tree?
Um, there's like like he's questioning how to answer you. He's definitely dead, but it seems like it was a choice by some sort of ritual.
Oh, okay. So he died on his own by a ritual. Okay. Did Was it a cult?
That word doesn't mean anything to
Okay.
him. He's just looks confused. He keeps coming back to ritual. Um,
Was it a sacrifice?
that seems he reacts in a positive way to that. Yes.
Who sacrificed you? The guy that hung all these people, did he sacrifice you
Yes.
to the house?
And then you
Okay.
get numbers in your head.
What numbers?
The numbers 999 and then 1000.
1,000.
And he keeps pointing at the tree and then at you.
Oh, 999 people died and I'm the 1,000th?
And then ritual flashes in your head again.
Oh, he's trying to sacrifice me as the 1,000th person? Well, I don't consent. Okay. Well, that's not happening. How do I get rid of him?
He doesn't know.
Oh, where is he?
Just like everything flashes in the house. Like the whole house flashes through your head.
He's everywhere? Does he have any weaknesses?
No,
No.
don't know.
But he's dead.
Yeah.
Okay. Will burning the house down get rid of him?
You get like a can't hurt. Like the yes, maybe.
Okay.
But
Okay.
like an image of you outside the house.
Yes.
Like, but not.
Not with me in it. Got it. Okay. So do I pick one of these things for the ghost from
Yep.
number 2?
Yeah.
Can I pick the same one twice?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, so I feel like he's the worst thing this suggests to me. I feel like he was betrayed, that he was led astray for the sacrifice.
Yeah.
So betrayal is, for me, page 18. Tell the MC who will miss you if you don't come home. My cat.
Yeah. What's your cat's name, Eva?
My cat's name is Lulu.
Mm-hmm. Probably very spoiled as a cat.
Very spoiled. She's a rag doll. She's floppy. She's big. She's fluffy.
I love
She's
it.
the best cat in the world. And luckily I can do a lot of my work online right now, but I do still have to go. So I have to get home to my cat because there's nobody that can feed her.
Of course.
All my family lives across country.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you draw again?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no. 3.
3. So bust.
Not great.
If there is a ghost here, tell the MC to turn to page 19.
19. Okay. Okay. That drawn again. That is not a problem. That he has told you the information that he needed you to know. So
Okay.
I head back here to 3. He is actually trying to aid you, like get out,
ally.
my
Okay.
man.
Okay.
So you are able to leave the space. He's allowing you to exit the painting. And you are back in the same space when you exit. You're just like you're pushed back out of the painting.
Okay.
You can see the front door. The front door sort of through the Great Hall, and then there's the front door area.
Okay. Yes, I would like to exit. Not about to be nobody's sacrifice.
And quickly escape. Your suits in your hand determine whether the other players can escape. In your hand, if your hand shows all 4 suits and there's some way out of the space that will take the other players finally out of the hotel. I only have 2 suits in my hands, but you have an option. If I can draw 1 more, it allows you to exit the hotel if I draw 1 more and it is a different suit than what I have already in my hand. So right now I have hearts and diamonds. There we go. Let's see.
Come on, man. I don't want to be a sacrifice.
Come on, man. Give me the thing. I just knocked over my whole card stack. That might be good for you. I don't know.
Spades or clubs.
Spades. I like reached over and was like, I'll take the top card, and then just like dumped them all over onto my water. I was like,
oh no.
Okay, so you because of how many I had to draw, I already had 5 in my hand because of how things went out, and then I had 6. So it says continue play with your hand face up until your hand shows all 4 suits, or until it reaches 6 cards with 3 suits. At 6 cards, continue to show all 4 suits, even if it doesn't. So that means that you are able to find a window that is breakable on the first floor, right next to just like sort of pretty close to the front door. There's like a grand,
stained glass windows,
big fancy stained glass window, and there is a big vase on the ground, big heavy metal vase that you can use to break it and then get out.
My heart has a little bit of a pang for these gorgeous antique windows that I'm breaking, but then I'm like, whatever. And then I break it.
Great. And you exit. You probably get a little cut up on your way out, so you have left a little blood behind. Are you going to try to burn it to the ground?
Yes.
Great. I mean, it's a really old house. Like, probably not difficult to get it going.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say that you are able to do it.
Okay.
You set it ablaze. I'm going to have you draw 2 more cards.
Okay. Tell you what they are.
And this is not a part of the official rules, but I'm interested in our postscript. So you've got 16 plus 3.
Yeah, 19.
So this is a good outcome for you. You were able to get it started before the little blood that you left in there was able to seep too far into it and let the dude out.
Oh, yes.
So you have like cleansed the space. And I'm going to say that you were able to sell the land, and it set you up for like really amazing sale. You got a huge commission on it.
Okay.
And like it kind of launched your career, but ever so often now you still see ghosts where you are.
The ghosts that I already met, or just any ghosts?
Just like whatever ghost is in the place that you're in. Every time you go to sell a house,
an old house,
you can like see.
Oh Lord,
ghosts.
Maybe I should start a side business, just
maybe
talking to ghosts for people. So
your win condition was getting out without dying, which you did once. Did it one time. My win condition was being scary. But also not letting you set any ghosts free. Like you had the option to like help them with their unfinished business so that they could stop, which is what
Daphne was trying to do. About.
Yeah, Daphne was trying to do it.
That got her killed. So
it sure did.
I was like, no,
never
dude.
mind. Yeah, but if you had like released, like if you had like helped the ghosts with their loops, and fully stop them so they could like dissipate and pass over, then I that would have made me lose.
Oh, so we both won the second time.
We both won. Although you broke all the cycles by burning the house down.
That's true. I actually might have set them all free.
You maybe set everybody free. You stopped all their loops. I don't know. I don't know which one it is, but either one, I had a really good time.
That was so fun.
That was Murderous Ghosts, friends.
That was so fun.
Let's do our moments of gratitude. How did you like? What parts of this game was your favorite? Like, what kind of things did happen in it?
I mean, if just for like the game's sake, the technical side, having me turn to a page and getting to read something I didn't know what was coming was really exciting. I also appreciated that I died instantly in the first one.
It's really funny.
The stakes really high.
Yeah.
Which is great. And then third, I super appreciated how visual you got with the descriptions. Like I was instantly invested in the nanny. I loved how the paintings changed down the corridor. That just, and I loved coming out. Oh no, when I went in the bathtub and it was filled with water, like that was creepy. I loved it.
Super creepy.
So creepy. It felt like playing like some of the best horror video games. So it was really cool to be able to visually go there.
I basically was like, what would be really scary for me personally?
Yeah.
Like, so that's where I went with it. I was like, okay, great. We're in a bathroom now. You know what's scary? Drowning. Being held underwater by a scary ghost person.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be really scary.
Great. Really creepy. I kind of wanted to know her story, but I was too creeped out. I was like, get me out of here.
Never mind. I'm leaving. Yeah. I mean, I think all of the ghosts had ways out. Like they all of the ones that I came up with, like you could have stopped it. Like the nanny could have been released in a way like with some sort of child, like maybe like a photograph or something. Like we could have found something that would have made her feel like she could continue, like, or follow, because none of the kids died there, but like it was hundreds of years ago. They're not alive anymore. Like,
right.
You know, you could have convinced her that like she could go see them still, kind of a thing.
That's what I was trying to do with the first ghost that was the worker and her daughter Violet. I was like, I'm gonna find Violet for you so that you can be released.
Yeah. And then there was a raccoon. Hard to reason with the raccoon, I think.
I was like, this is like deranged Rocket from Guardians of the Galaxy. That's what I felt like.
Yeah. Well, I don't like dead kids. And so I was like, what kind of ghost could be in a dumbwaiter? It's going to be an animal, because I don't like the idea of having it be like a tiny human. That's not great. No. So also, like, animals with rabies are really scary.
Really scary. Cujo, I think it was Cujo, that Stephen King movie with the dog that had pretty much was rabid. Freaked me out as a kid.
Well, and like weirdly, there was just a thread about rabies that I saw recently, because rabies, if you do not treat it, if you start exhibiting symptoms of rabies, it has a 100% fatality rate.
I think we were the same Twitter thread, because I read that whole thing, and there was like one girl that they put in a coma,
right?
That they were able to
stop it from progressing. It's just like horrifying, like which is why they immediately are like, well, we better start treating you for it just in case.
It's crazy, because when I was a baby, my mom talks about I was sleeping in my crib and they found a bat in my room on the blinds above me, and my dad grabbed it with a glove and had to kill it, and it hissed at him, but they never had me checked because they didn't think about it. And I was like, well, thank God, because all I have to do is lick your saliva and you're toast.
It's terrifying.
I know. So scary.
Rabies, man.
Yeah, man, that's the scariest part of this whole
The
campaign
whole
was the
thing was
rabies.
rabies. I also though, I mean, like we are also big haunted mansion people here because we like
Mhm.
Disney, and so that's where I was like,
Yes.
all right, 999. Like, if Eva died, I was ready to like unleash a dude on civilization. Like he got
Yeah.
out, right? Like he had been collecting all of these over years and years. Everybody who came in the house died. And so it just needed one more. Uh
Hmm.
but generally Haunted Mansion is like my preferred level of creepiness. It's the
Yeah,
cutesy
I
creepy
love
that
it. It's so
it's
good.
great. It's great.
Hmm. Same.
Awesome. So where can we find you on the internet, friend?
Right now this summer I'm back to streaming on Twitch. It's Hey Smalls. Smalls has a Z at the end. We're doing Fortnite and then also scary games. So fun scary games. I'm playing tomorrow. I'm playing the Outlast Trials. It's so scary and fun. So just doing that and what else am I, I'm not, that's it for right now. I'm back in school full time in the fall. So we're just doing lots of streaming on Twitch and then any RPGs that I can get into like this. I'm
Just
just like,
anything.
give them all to me this summer. I have it all.
Everybody, uh, message Lisa Coronado and say, I have a
Yes,
cool game
please.
for you to play.
Yes, please. Yes, please. Because I love doing RPGs more than anything. Like that's my favorite. So
Do you have a preferred system?
no. So I've obviously played, I have a D&D campaign that's going on like 9 years with friends. And then we played Monster of the Week for a show called Void Jumpers for a year, and that was really fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really a fan of the heavy improv, the storytelling. Like I love the game mechanics, obviously, because I just love games, but
Sure.
the nitty-gritty of the character development on longer arcs is just so fun. So I guess just any system that allows for that story building playfulness, I
Is
love.
there a kind of character that you have been dying to play that you haven't gotten to?
I've never played a bard, um, which I think would just be so fun. I usually end up playing rogues, almost always rogues and fighters. So I've never played a bard, and I've never played a cleric? Is that the one that gets really powerful at like level 19 or something?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have to be
Um,
real high.
yeah, so those two I haven't done, but I just think a bard would be so fun. Like I would really love that. Just to be
Yeah.
playful and silly and not so
Do
serious. 'Cause
let's
these
do
are
all
pretty
bards all the
serious.
time. Let's make like an all bards
An
campaign.
all bard party, that'd be so funny.
Bard party. Time to go.
Yes.
All
Yes.
right. Well, I mean, I'll start working on that. We'll figure it out. Are you going to be at any conventions this year?
Am I going to? No, I don't think I'm going to any conventions this year that I'm aware of. I might try to go to a Ren Fair. I've never been.
Oh,
I was thinking that would be really fun just to go hang out and check it out. But
heck yeah.
as far as conventions go, no, I'm not doing any conventions this year.
All
So
right, great. Well, here's the challenge that I have heard to everyone on the internet is to get Lisa involved in a really cool RPG arc that is streamed that becomes popular enough that she is required to go to a convention.
that'd be great.
So like
Like that's my
get on
ultimate.
that.
Like people are like, "What's your dream job?" And I'm like, Critical Role. I mean, who wouldn't?
I would like to play a game and have everybody love it. That's what I'm looking for.
That's what it is. Like sustained income doing RPGs with people you love once a week. Like that's
God,
the like
amazing.
pipe dream. Yeah,
That sounds
for
great.
sure.
So let's get on top of that, everyone at home.
Yeah.
Help us
I
out
love
with that.
it.
Cool. My name is Sarah Moore. You can find me on the internet at Pixies and Pins or my website, pixiesandpins.com. And every Friday night here on Gen Con TV with Sarah's Table at 5 p.m. Pacific. I don't know what I'm playing next because I kind of never know what I'm playing next. I know that I have another episode of our retrograde arc coming up at some point. We're going to play the Vanishing Lands as soon as we're able to release it. And we're going to have another crowned arc. And I have been challenged by a couple other people to do a longer horror arc. And so I will do my best. Look, Mom, I did it. I did some horror, even though we didn't get too creepy this time. But like, we just dipped our toes in to the creep. We can do that. I would like to thank Lisa for being here today. It's always so lovely to have you at my table. And I'm gonna be out in your neck of the woods soon. So maybe we can like do it in person.
That'd be amazing.
Let's do it.
I would love it. I would love it.
Awesome. We will plan it as soon as I sign off here. I would like to thank Gen Con TV for giving me this platform. It's super cool to be able to spotlight games that don't have a ton of dollars behind them. We love indie creators here on Sarah's Table. If you have made a game, please send it my direction. I would love to put it on Gen Con TV. Thank you to Peter Adkison for trusting me to like just consistently program this ridiculous romp of a lineup. Thank you to my partner, Jeff, who is my personal tech support, as well as my editor and the person who allows me to sometimes stay a calm and even-keeled person. Thank you to Marcus Mays, who is our tech over at Gen Con TV, who is hitting the go button and making sure that we are going smoothly. Thank you to Tanel Levitt for making all of my beautiful art and thumbnails and everything every week. And thank you to all of you at home who allow me to keep doing this show every week. I'm super jazzed, and I'm truly like, if you had told 13-year-old Sarah that this would be her job, she would think you were lying. So I'm super excited about it. So as always, keep making art and keep being art. We'll see you next time. Mwah!